뚱전한 입조차 쉽고 일 없어. 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한국도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 자만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝 난가 같았지만 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 바라느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아.
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶은 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해. 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질. 모두 비맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 찐땀이네. 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협. 시간을 도모 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져. 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무. 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈털.
Hello, basketball. Fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. We've got the visitors facing the home team. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Outside Carter. Here's Garnett. Drains the triple. Doris, when you look at the Eastern Conference, these might be the two best teams.
Oh, there's no doubt. We could see these two teams battle for the right to come out of the East. I expect them to be on fire tonight.
To the inside. Going inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, the length and intelligence of Kevin Garnett still making an impact at the rim.
Bryant outside. And it's rejected. Has to Pete. Puts it up. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Bryant. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. On the attack, Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
How about the veteran Garnett letting that play develop and the quick pass?
Here's Robertson. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14 and a half a game. To halt the run. Rebound Toronto. Here's Johnson. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Pass to Chamberlain. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by P.
Yeah, tough start. 0 for 4. Just relax a little bit.
That one is off. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Toronto ball.
Outside Carter. Shoots over Bryant. Here's Johnson. A shot from the low post is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Bryant. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Robertson's shot is off.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Here's Johnson. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Bryant. Drives to the hoop. To end the drought. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Now here's Carter. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And SGA has got the ball here for the Raptors.
Away team foul. Gary Payton. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's George. And he gets the jumper to drop.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Edwards looking for an opening. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the shot.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Outside Payton. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Free throw line jumper. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Toronto leading by 8. Outside Irving. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter here. McGrady, shot is off. Pass to Howard. Back to Payton. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Payton with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Here's McGrady. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Toronto. finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now? And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Here's Pippen, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. And here's Anthony. Shoots. The putback. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Garnett. Toronto leading by 6. Pass to George. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Johnson for 3. Nails it from 3. Johnson's got 7 points.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Pippen. Tipped. Pass to P. From downtown. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Now Anthony. No made baskets yet. And here's Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. Got a piece of it. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Yeah?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Here's Edwards. Very solid offensive production, averaging 18 points a game. It's good on the putback. Chamberlain's gotten his first bucket of the night.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Bird. Here's the teardrop. Rebound, Toronto. Pass to P. Here's Malone. Still no points. Misses the 3.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Here's P. Knocks it down from distance. And the Raptors lead by 14.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Bryant on the drop. Oh, wow!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And stolen by Edwards.
Raptors foul. Magic Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Robertson. Cuts off the pass. all alone on the break. The putback.
Ball ended from below the basket. The ball goes to the away team.
1:33 left to play in the second quarter. And there's the drive. And a nice finish on the layup.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
To the wing on the left. Oh, sweet move. And there's a play by Hill inside.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
O'Neal with it. And Howard picks him up defensively. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. McGrady shot is off. Here's Robertson. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McGrady. No good with the triple.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Irving for 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's Toronto, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back after this word. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Pass to Robertson. Out to the wing. Wide open. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 5 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
O'Neal misses. Bryant, right side. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Toronto leading by 10. Pass to Johnson. Chamberlain pulls it in. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Outside Johnson. Outside Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Pippen outside. Bryant outside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Oh, swiped away. In transition. And then Bryant with the dunk.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Johnson. And the shot is good. Dropped it in off the front of the rim. Johnson's got 11 points.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Pass to Anthony from behind the arc. Here's Robinson, and the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Listen, this guy's been able to pick and pop or pick and roll. He could write a book on how to finish.
Tries it from 19. Anthony with a bucket.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Carter, high post. Can't cash it in from close range.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Toronto leading by 3. Outside Johnson. Kicks it to George. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep. 5 points in the game.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes. Raptors foul.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
And there's the screen. Pass to Olajuwon. Davis from long range. And again, Toronto with a triple.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Payton attacking. Outside for Irving. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14. Davis. The rebound by Malone. To the middle. Outside Payton. Six to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Payton's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Pass to George. That shot off. On the wing, Payton. 6 points for him. From outside, off the mark. Toronto leading by 5. George scanning the floor. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And here's Edwards outside. Counted from distance. Edwards got 5 now.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Pass to McGrady. In time, he did! How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next?
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Outside, SGA. Pass to McGrady. To the left side wing. It's stolen. Here's the break. Stolen by Davis. Here's P. 3-pointer. He buries it from 3. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Bryant with the bucket.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Pass to McGrady. Here's P. Clock at 6. Chamberlain pulls it in. On the wing, Bryant. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First team foul.
Throw good, Bryant. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his skills inside.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Outside Edwards. Count it.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to P. Fires from 14. Here's O'Neal. Jams it in off a great move.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Toronto leading by 5. Here's SGA on the drive. And he gets it to go.
SGA creates so many shots by doing exactly that. Get to the restricted area and then kick it out to 3.
Rebound Toronto. They've led by as many as 14. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now Carter. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. No good! Had a chance to end the run there. Oh, he can't jam it home! From deep. Got a piece of it. Here's P. Oh, the stuff!
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
SGA. And he slams it down.
He's in such a good rhythm offensively tonight. KG turning back the clock.
Left side, Peyton. He launches. Oh, he cannot hit. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
It took them a while to figure out the right approach, and now they'll head into their fourth and final meeting of the season with a chance to actually split the season series.
Oh, it doesn't go. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. O'Neal with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Oh, the shake. Cleared away by Edwards. From downtown, it's money from deep. And so Toronto takes the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up.
The Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Two-Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G's. I feel like Buzz got all these carrots on my teeth.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Here we go. We'll see the Raptors and the home team. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now here's Johnson. Here's Garnett. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one. And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Outside, Kobe. Shoots from the high post. He can't get that one to fall. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Pippen.
Seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup and tried to go to something else and flat out choked it.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Launches a three. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's the break. Fires from deep. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Carter with it. He's picked up by Bryant.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Shoots. Rebound by the Raptors.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Here's P. Off target at the rim. Bryant drives in. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Johnson outside. Here's Carter. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Now Pippen. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Robertson. He grabs the miss.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Johnson. No good. Shot missing. .135 left to play here in the first. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Now here's Garnett. Carter outside. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Over Chamberlain. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Kobe, no luck.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Johnson outside. Arnett surveying the defense. Shoots a fader. And he can't bank that one in. The shot, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us as we get... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Pass to Payton. And it hits it just before the shot clock expires. Payton's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you, Kevin.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Tries the spin move. And here's Malone. No scoring in this one. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Here's Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
Olajuwon outside. Lets it go with a three. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
Outside Irving. Here he goes. And Dr. J slams it in.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Edwards inside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Toronto trails by 8. You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
Outside Irving. From outside, off the mark. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the Raptors. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And there's the turnover. That's going out of bounds.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Toronto trails by 6. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to McGrady. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Anthony in the corner. Over Hill. Anthony's shot is off.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Pass to McGrady. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Anthony. Out to Payton. Beyond the arc. Barkley grabs the board.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Davis now top of the key. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Barkley. Here's McGrady. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Anthony with it. Barkley covering. They could use a bucket. Anthony can't hit. Toronto trails by 4. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on David Robinson.
Watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
And he can't hit the second. Of course, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
I think he views himself as a Renaissance man. Very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of interest.
Kicks it out to Robertson. That 3 off the mark. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Bryant looking over the floor. Over Carter. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Johnson with it. To the inside. O'Neal showing no mercy.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. To the left wing. Lays it up and banks it in. 12 points for him.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to P. Stolen by Pippen. And it's denied. And they'll keep possession. Latrey. The rebound by Garnett.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And here's Carter. Goes up on the wing. Count that one. Carter's got his first 2 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
When your big man is willing to go after those 50-50 boards, that is big time.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
90 seconds now into the second half. And Kobe gets it to go.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
And the Raptors making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Johnson down low. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. P's got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Here's Kobe. And Bryant throws it down.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Johnson outside. The shot will not fall.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Here's Kobe. And finished off by Bryant.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Johnson, wide open, he fired. Gets an open look and hits. Johnson's got 4 this quarter. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
Raptors foul. Hakeem Olajuwon. First personal foul. First team foul.
No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Both teams deciding to change it up. Toronto trails by 4. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, still without a basket. And George with the stuff.
Man, after all the injury setbacks, you see the elevation Paul George has. That is impressive.
Outside Edwards. Here goes Edwards.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Outside Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Bird looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Paul George with the steal. And then George with the jam.
Oh, Paul George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
On the wing, Bird. And a miss there on the triple. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
.109 up to play in the third.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Bird hits them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Inside, Davis shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really one of the most challenging covers in our games. Davis, hard to guard given how versatile he is.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Here's Anthony. There's 48 seconds left in the third. 5 to shoot. Another shot. Kicks it out to Malone. George with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Irving. Pass to Payton. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McGrady. And stolen by Payton. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. And here's Davis for 3. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a full game here.
Your home team
leading by just 2.
Toronto.
And fourth quarter back. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Toronto trailing. Down low. It's taken away by Peyton. And Chet comes to help. Peyton, that's good.
I'll tell you, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
Here's P. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Anthony.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Raptors making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. Irving surveying the floor. And Irving throws it down.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
From outside the arc, he with the bucket.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Right side, Edwards. Oh, no, stopping Edwards on the drive.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Johnson with it. Picked up by Edwards. He with the bucket.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Johnson. Here's P. Five on the clock. Stolen by Pippen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Johnson outside. Magic driving in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got it all tied up now for Toronto. Bryant on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
The first one falls. So he gets them both.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Here's Johnson. Oh, the advantage of size out of the backcourt. Magic Johnson.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Shot clock at 6. Edwards. What a sweet jam by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards loves these moments, and boy, does he deliver.
Johnson. Oh, the dunk.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. He takes it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Stolen by Pippen. Kobe with it. Now Garnett defending. Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. He misses the free throw. No good on the second free throw. Toronto trailing. The 15-footer. 2 points. That one goes.
I love that plan. Set up the opportunity for the mismatch.
Just a huge bucket there, and you're right. I mean, the key was finding the matchup where they had the clear size advantage and putting it to use.
And forget about finesse. This was all about the power.
Magic flushes it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Floats one up. There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. Takes the three. Johnson rips down the board. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Toronto. Trailing by 2. Here's O'Neal. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Oh, sticks the putback.
The strength of O'Neal, it is otherworldly.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Count it.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
That's what you call clutch free throws, and he shuts the door on this basketball game. Great job.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
kicking tunes. Picture you getting down in a picture too, like you lit the fuse. You think it's fictional, mystical, maybe spiritual hero who appears in you to clear your view when you're too crazy. Lifeless to those, the definition for what life is. Priceless to you because I put you on the hype. The like it, righteous with your psychic among no possess you with one.
Ain't happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. Ain't happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
The essence, the basics, without it you make it. Allow me to make this childlike in nature. Rhythm, you have it or you don't, that's a fallacy, I'm in them. Every sprouting tree, every child of peace, every cloud and sea. You see with your eyes and see destruction and demise. Corruption in the skies from this enterprise. Now I'm sucked into your lies through rust, so not as muscles, but percussion to provide with me as a guide. Y'all can see me now cause you don't see with your eye. You perceive with your mind, that's the end. So I'ma stick around with Russ and be a mentor. Bust a few rhymes. Remember what the thought is. I brought all this so you can survive when law is lawless. Feeling sensations that you thought was dead. No squealing, remember that it's all in your head.
Ain't happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless.
Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Here's Robertson.
I got him. Oh, right here.
Now here's Bryant. We've had this one circled on our calendars. Two great teams with stars leading the way, Graham.
Oh, B.A., tonight is what the NBA is all about. Elite teams with top-end talent. And that's given this game almost a playoff feel.
Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. P, no good. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Garnett. Rebounded by Pippen. And Bryant, here we go. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Unbelievable explosion. Shows a great burst to the rim and extends over the taller defender.
Outside Johnson. Pass to P. Just 5 on the clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. O'Neal. And again, Toronto, no good. Out to the wing. To the wing on the left. Back to Pippen. Rebound, Toronto.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Pass to Garnett. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Got it done with a hook shot.
Hey, nice hook shot. that's a go-to move for him.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
O'Neal. No good that time. The three. The three. O'Neal pulls it in.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Pippen. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Bryant, plenty of space. Knocks down the 18-footer. Bryant's got 6 points. A minute 50 left in the first. Tipped. And here's the fast break. And it's rejected.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Toronto shooting their first free throws of the night. And he sinks the second. The visitors with the ball. 3-point lead. Edwards looking it over. From deep. Drains the triple.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
From deep, Johnson. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Down low. Here's Irving. George with a steal. From deep, SGA. The rebound by Malone.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
It's intercepted. Here's the break. Pass to Edwards. Let's go with a three. Offensive board. Now here's Irving. Second chance effort. Can't hit that one. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Davis, a screen. Off target from outside. Anthony, left side. Here's Malone. Still no points. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
You know, Carmelo Anthony, problematic for the defense. He spends so much time at the line, keeps you on a string. Pass
to Edwards. Rebound, Toronto.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a sensational slam by Ant.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Pass to McGrady. Back to SGA. Softly drops in the floater. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first basket.
How about the touch on that shot? That is tougher than it looks, folks.
There's a screen by Anthony. Here's Malone. Check by Davis. Outside Robinson. Got a hand on it. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Davis.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
Here's Payton, and he drives in. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
And here, the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's P. Fades away and sinks a tough shot.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Fires the three. Rebound, Toronto. And here's Davis. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up, but I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy. Now, that's his second foul, something they need to be mindful of moving forward. Do they change his matchup?
Here's O'Neal. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Screen by O'Neal. Takes the three. McGrady, good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Bryant outside. Six to shoot. To the middle. Chamberlain. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
To the inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 5. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Well, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
To the wing, right side.
just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Johnson, and he lays it up and in. And now a 3-point Toronto lead.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
And he comes up with a bucket. Bryant's got 8.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Here's Johnson. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
The shot by Butler, no good. Here's Toronto with the ball. Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Pippen. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. The layup off target. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Irving. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Toronto out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Johnson with it. The floater. The rebound by Robertson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Pass to O'Neal.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the
on defense, the visiting team.
Gary Payton.
Here's P. Just 4 to shoot. Toronto passing it around. 19-footer. It's deflected. Here we go, one-on-one. Bryant outside. Up and over Carter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is up and in. Johnson's got 11 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room and had.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Pippen. It's hauled in by P. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. He has 6.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Irving looking it over. With the drive. And he banks in the layup.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Toronto leading by 3. Outside Johnson. Pass to P. There's the screen by Johnson. And P gets it to go. P's got 5 points in the quarter.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Outside for Irving. There's the drive. Over Carter. And Irving gets it to go.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Davis a screen. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Davis has got his second basket.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
He takes it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Toronto leading by 3. Pass to Carter. No good on the strong take.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Steps back. Fires it. A good-looking shot from the wing. And it's now just a 1-point Toronto lead.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. .149 left in the third. Over to the wing. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:42 left in the third quarter. Anthony outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get it to fall. Toronto leading by 3. Outside Davis. Howard with the ball. He's picked up by SGA. Spins. And Anthony slams it in.
How about that? He made no mistake on that one.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. .52 seconds left in the third quarter. Ooh, Howard with a block. Now Anthony. 5 points in the game. For the lead. And it's good on the layup. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane. Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Second team foul.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to George. Four on the clock. Here's Olajuwon. Fires for 3. And again, Toronto, no good. Anthony outside. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Up by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Pippen. Outside Robinson. Pass to Edwards. Oh, wow! And he throws it down with one hand.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side O'Neal. Hey, Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Tipped away. On the break. Here's Pippen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Goes to the away team. Substitution for Toronto.
Bryant outside. 5 on the clock. Fires from the line. Jump shot is good that time. Bryant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Outside Peyton. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound Toronto.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's P. Defended by Pippen. Here's P. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. To the paint. Stolen. Left side SGA. Toronto passing it around. Here he goes. Off on the layup. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Throw good. Bryant. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Robertson. From downtown. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Johnson. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Just 5 to shoot. It's Bryant with a drive. Oh, no good on the dunk. Oh, it's off. .156 left in the fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. Oh, the shot is off. Toronto trails by 6. 20 feet away and no problem.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Picked it out of midair. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth. The 19-footer. Oh, it doesn't go. Bryant on the drive. And he powers it down one-handed.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Chamberlain. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Swatted away. And they get it back. 4 on the clock. Another shot. Oh, it drops in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
"16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the 3 misses. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental...
Quiet it down, I ain't lying to y'all. You get prioritized if it's profit involved. Tired of y'all, I ain't flying with y'all out. Forced to quiet out. No, I ain't going for it. No, I don't know nothing. I just counted my lonesome. I ain't going to bed to this gun. It's a hole in my chest to this close. Get cold as December with no clothes. This a V12 inch, I don't go slow. If my feet on the pedal, just hold on. My baby gon' hold out for me. I been praying we turn out okay. I got all eyes on me. 3-some thought for my heavy feet. Just to help me sleep. I do it like she'll never ever get a ring from me. All my line like we gotta talk. I don't know what I done, but it can't be deep. I don't know what it costs, but it can't be cheap. I don't think that she want me for me. Oh, I might love then yeah. Quiet it down, I ain't lying to y'all. You get prioritized if it's profit involved. Tired of y'all, I ain't flying with y'all out. For the quiet out. I don't got much left. I'm by myself. I know what's right, what's wrong. I guess I don't got much else. Let's get a little more. Put the windows down. Run around town and that, oh my God. Where in the did he get that from? Wow, where'd you get this from? Like, can I get this time? I ain't think I could get this. I don't think I'ma risk this one. If your team worth $50. You really miss me, huh? Didn't it feel real for once? 3-some thought for my heavy feet. Just to help me sleep. I do it like she'll never ever get a ring from me. On my line like we gotta talk. I don't know what I done, but it can't be deep. Send hope. I don't know what it costs, but it can't be cheap. I don't think that she want me for me. I don't think that she want me for me.
me feel like a pot of gold. Still struggle to compare you. Your presence like an angel, sound like a brand new home. Full of ideas, tongue twisted when you tease. Stop and stare, roll shakes when you. No jeans that I waste like forever. I'm not gonna let you say go easy, stop it now. Full of ideas, tongue twisted when you tease. Stop and stare, roll shakes when you. No jeans that I waste like forever. I'm not gonna let you say go easy, stop it now. Girl, let's be honest. The things I would do, I fit to spend pounds on you. I fit to spend dollars on you. 100 on you. So I spend 1 million on you. I do 1 million on you.
Tell her quick, do not check me. Check that Apple Watch. See if your blood pressure too high from eating all that DoorDash. Don't play with him. Slicker than an oil spill slim. That's right, man. I got the rounds before I even had the car.
Look, I never tell you that I didn't do it. I'm self-made, made to influence. I turn your castle into a ruins. Sell it a seasoning to Martha Stewart. The first one get the egg, cock-a-doodle. Only thing we had was bread with the ramen noodles. The young 12 come through and book them like Barnes and Nobles. How you go from a misfit into a mogul? Yeah. This track ought to wake them up, call it Folgers. Surrounded by angels, demons can't approach us. Me llama dos cardenas, baby, buenas noches. See, I'm the big dog, I'm the cane course. End up in different spots, had the same choice. Soon as I plant a seed, I pray the rain moist. Soon as I left, our new edition gave the game pause. You know these bars is hard like some dang oysters. Oyster perpetual, face match the Air Forces. What are the good girls that make bad choices? What are the good girls that make bad choices? Yeah. What are the good girls that make bad choices?
Lunch and Big Sur, magnesium wheels on the Porsche. Made a cup of extra, sold a half a bird with the moisture. Tryna dodge in them Ford Taurs. But Metro time with my Dendelore. I bought the ASC McLaren, rockin' all velour. Buck your head cocked to the side, I'm a connoisseur. How you broke his, but outside chasing? I ain't got no label on the fish, but it's all Dior. This the flow they been waiting on. I got an 80 on. Why you kissing to that you be hating on? Got certain accounts just for money growth, and I don't even gotta do but just make more. Real go make sure it's fam good. Real never quit, even when it's slow. Oh, you thought them was some canned goods, bust them open, then we right back on the road. Sweatpants, count $250,000 on the floor.
You know these bars is hard like some dang oysters. Oyster perpetual, face match the Air Forces. What are the good girls that make bad choices? What are the good girls that make bad choices? Yeah. What are the good girls that make bad choices?
Life can be beautiful.
My style's so amazing.
I got style, flavor, grace, and plus a different technique.
I see you, Prince. Turn me up, though.
my vocals loud. This that gutted, this that gutted. That's a nice. Playing ball at the rucker. These read off a script. When they see me, they stop the acting. I lock the class in nights. I would battle them with lots of passion. Lost a war knowing it never was easy to block a captain. Lean back, soldier. You need, don't ya? Won't let you quit. Here go. Won't ya? This that fatigue rap. Jeans black, Green Bay jersey matching a team hat. You all need, so I brought cream back. No more Mr. Nice Guy. We the owners of street rap. It's hard to earn. My daily operation is bring the streets back. Every day I go in the booth. I step in the arena. Always seen a moment of truth. I've been a gangster. Thanks, y'all. I'm from the bottom, bread to twist your top like they locking dreads. Chestnut checkers, you get my rider meds.
When they say my style so amazing.
Style, flavor, grace. I got style, flavor, grace, and plus a different technique.
They say my style so amazing.
Style, flavor, grace, and plus a different technique.
They say my style so amazing.
What's that rooftop music right here? That staircase.
Different technique.
Yeah.
They say my style
Let's
so
go.
amazing.
My talk is a food for thought, so none other could raise the stakes. Make your plate, got no filler, so save your amazing grace. I'm from the jungles. They knew that my mother would raise an eight, born from the bottom. It's true that the gutter don't make mistakes. I got the formula, make it euphoria. Honoria, on a run eating, creeping to Florida. I ain't even applauding you. These two hands come together. No one remembers the thought of you. Visions of staircases and rooftops, and even in rare cases, mask off, got bare faces for new ops. Trigger the worst when I come up big in the verse. You can hear the traces of Tupac. We deep in the trenches, but so poised. I realize the emptiest the minds make the most noise. We dope boys, but move so meticulous. Belichick drawing plays for viciousness. Now you know what the mission is.
I go on and on, can't understand how I last so long. I must have superpowers, rap 225,000 hours. Get a calculator, do the math. I made 1,000 songs that made you move, yeah. And for the last 300 months, I made 16 albums with me on the front, and they bump. Where you get your beats? I heard 93 rappers say like me. 2 singers and 10 comedians, and I'm still gonna yell it every time you see me in. What's my favorite word? Why they gotta say it like short? You know they can't play on my court, can't hang with the big dogs, stay on the porch. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Where you get that from? Grab a mic, spit one. Let me see 8 Ball and MJG. You keep spitting that. Bun B, that's Texas, baby. Ballin' G, that's Memphis, baby. Short Dog, that's Oakland, baby. Ain't nothing but these days. My C got, but these real still know they got to give a what you say. Short Dog with UGK. Do you really wanna be like me? Spit game like Snoop and TIP. Pretty girls in the VIP, they came with Dre. They don't need ID. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Your mind is gone, your brain is blazed. You've been wide awake for the last 3 days. It goes down for real, don't stop. Just keep rolling downhill. Crash and burn, can't stand, fall back. You're doing too much, you can't handle all that. Man, it's been way too long. Time to let the whole world play your songs. Like me, my gets around. Leave the country, come back and hit the town. I'm in Miami, New York, and ATL. Houston and LA, ask Dave Chappelle about my rich. He got it from me and made $50 million. I'm proud of you, D. But I'm crazy, you don't wanna be like me. I come from East Oakland where the youngsters get hypey. Blow it. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Too short. Up all night, baby. Album number 16. Y'all can't do that.
packed up his guitar and tried to find a place to play. But they against his head and made sure he was. And his last thoughts were the things he didn't say. Right on, right on, right on, right on. She woke up in the morning and she claimed her JSA. And she turned and asked her man if he was gonna be okay. But his cheeks, they turned a ruby red, and then he frowned and shook his head. And I'm sorry, love, I've got to go away. Right on, right on, right on, right on. They all went out one evening and it's gone. And they tried to figure out whose turn it was to pay. But they never made it back to bed. Some may recall that tears were shed, and no one's lives will ever be the same. Right on, right on, right on, right on. Well, I guess he found some comfort at the. Well, I guess that he regretted several aspects of his past. But he wasn't mean, he wasn't cruel, and he made sure his kids went to school. And sleeping well is not an easy task. Right on, right on, right on, right on.
ماذا أقول 16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it. With P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, LV. I can show you how to if you let me. I'm monogram like confetti. Ready. She leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping in Giuseppe. Like each Pirelli. I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, then I'm twirling your like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this. And your ears too, if you want 'em blue like belly. Lot of jetting, Prada bedding, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what. Papa heaven, around and get trying to test me, cause that I'm with like the draw. When it's sketchy, if they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me, buy a dog tag the same place that they would get me. Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it.
You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't right, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced. You ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up, savage. Fly 'em in, fly 'em out, only the baddest. If I had her, then you had her, she never mattered. Wish upon the stars on my roof, they all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn. Off the first, it's a pattern, like middlemen, they, you know what happened.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. You cried in front of me, you in front of me. Calabasas took your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping, she ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video, I can share and AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it.
You talking about? Get on my face. Rollin'. Yeah. Oh, you wanna watch sports from the sideline? Horses and skylines. Whip a Porsche, get a couple in these trying times. I see you, I feel you, I really do. But I wouldn't wanna be you like me. I'm on my P's like a feeding ducky. Seen your girl eating cheese pieces. She was yucky, musty. We need custody of the money tree. See my phone busting and jumping, it's like a buzzing bee. Wasn't he the same selling all them fake Gucci baggies at the minivan back then? But do you think if anybody asking, Marie Francois did the leather in the ass?
It's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, that means it's hot. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, yo, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Serve it off the plate, dog. You need to feed your homies. I'm hotter than when you touch the iron to the starch. Wrap it in the foil before you put it in the fire. Grab it with a glove as you rolling like a tire. Elbows, 84s, catch me swinging like a fighter. Hey, it's kinda worth it, big flicking like a. That means if I burn it, then it better get me. Where your big homie at? Your security just fat off a flat. I wish Will never. For real, off rip. That last rap you spit wasn't on. You punching every line and you ain't slick. You don't got a clue what you be talking about. Poke your chest out and you can get. It's hit different when you listening to this in the car. The livest illest in this jurisdiction by far. You really gotta see it just to know what you saw. It's nothing nice to say that. Don't say it at all. It's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, that means it's hot. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, yo, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Serve it off the plate, dog. You need to feed your homies.
Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our graces. The hounds will stay in chains. Look upon your greatness and she'll send the call out, 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 send. Call the ladies out, they're in their finery. 100 jewels on throats, 100 jewels between teeth. Now bring my boys in, their skin in craters like the moon. The moon we love like a brother, while he glows through the room. Dancing around the lies we tell, dancing around big eyes as well. tell. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams. And you know we're on each other's team. I'm kinda over getting told to throw my hands up in the air. So there. So all the cups got broke, shots beneath our feet, but it wasn't my fault. And everyone's competing for a love they won't receive, 'cause what this palace wants is release. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams. And you know we're on each other's team. I'm kinda over getting told to throw my hands up in the air. So there. I'm kinda older than I was when I rebelled without a care. So there. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams. And you know we're on each other's team. We're on each other's team. And you know we're on each other's team. We're on each other's team. And you know, and you know, and you know.
And the winner is
Concrete.
Yeah, I'm a five-star concrete boy. Pull up at bar, sidebar. Hit up, pull up sprites. 10 chains on, changing the lights. And we all keep it, we don't fight. Keep it when the sheep. My is the snipes. My home as a kite. It's probably a of ice. I rather with the ice. My diamonds is bigger than my diamonds is bigger than rice. My dog, he with me, no lice. Big mansion, came from the mice.
I do a B103. I'm quick to let it go. I got stuck in it. I feel like I'm missing a toe. Make a third and I promise don't sweat at all. One hand motion tell him to go. Go, 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 go. 2 chains on me on the strip. 2